Hello, everyone. My name is Quincy. I am the creator of the brand new Chrome extension. It's called QuickFinds-Extension. As the name implies, that the extension will help you find profitable item very quickly. So in this video, I want to demonstrate the power of this extension by talking about a very specific case in terms of following the rabbit trails to find additional profitable item, which has happened frequently when for seller who are doing online arbitrage. And before we continue, let me explain what you're seeing on the screen. So the main screen I will demonstrate later, showing you a particular case of following the rabbit trail, how it's done and how it's done with the extension. But on the right-hand side of the screen, you can see the three window open. The very bottom is the calculator, which is in case we need to run some number showing you how fast the extension can work. And then compared to the traditional method, we're going to use the calculator, right? The number don't lie. And then the window right above the calculator is actually it's a timer. I'm going to kick off the timer and then show you the speed of the extension in showing you the data that you need for analysis. And right above the timer, you can see it's called MAPS data. MAP stands for matchability, availability, profitability, and sellability. These are the essential data that seller will need to analyze any product they see might have a potential to make a profit when selling on Amazon. Now, getting those data, that's where the tricks and the secret sauce of the extension is. The extension is able to get the maps data for each product on the screen super fast. And that is important, right? So comparing to a traditional way of gathering maps data, it often involves going back and forth between the store and the Amazon and go through multiple tools just to help you to get the best idea whether a product has the potential for you to purchase today. Now, with that explained, with the maps data, the timer, the calculator. So let's get started. Take a look at this unique case of following the rabbit trails. Now, right now we're in the middle of the Black Friday and Cyber Monday, the best time of the year to be able to find item at super low cost, and we're able to sell on Amazon for the maximum profit. Okay, so let's take a look at the item we're looking at. So this pair of shoes doesn't have to be shoe. It just so happened I found this shoes. Currently, Amazon is dropping the price at selling at 35.99. How do I find it? I actually find it on Keepa deals. So I monitor Keepa deals for any for item that Amazon would drop the price, like at least 50%, and I will capture those deals and analyze them. If it's is it for good profit, then I will buy from Amazon and turn around and sell on Amazon. It's called Amazon to Amazon flips. So it just so happened that I went through the Kiba deals and found this particular shoes. Amazon just dropped the price at least 50%. At least that's what the Kiba tells me at 35.99. And if I plug in the number, the price trend is $79. With my unique profit calculation with all the different feeds built into it, I'm making $15 per pair. So which is the rank, the everything looks good, right? Including the sales rank, and I look at the Kiba, it looks good. So if I can buy from Amazon and sell on Amazon, I'm good with it. But as with online arbitrage, we want to take the advantage to see if other retailer might be selling the same shoe, and we wonder what the price other retailers are charging for. Is it possible Amazon actually is a price matching other online retailer? So to do that, we'll do a simple Google search, and we found this. And as you can see, the same shoes actually is on the sale at the same price at Macy's. Now, this is pretty cool because we know if we buy from Amazon, likely it's going to have a limit of three usually for shoes. You cannot buy more than three. And if we're able to get it from Macy, we can buy more than three. And in addition, Macy offer a gift card. We can find a discounted gift card for Macy, and oftentimes it has pretty good cash back. Those are additional saving and lower the cost to further for the ultimate buy cost. So that is a lot of advantage to it. And also third, when Macy when let's say right now Macy actually is running a Cyber Monday sales, so it dropped the price on that particular shoes to $35.99. And guess what happened after the Cyber Monday? The price likely will go back up to the original price, and Amazon likely will follow suit and then will raise the price again. So that means by the time I purchase the shoes from Macy and ship to Amazon, by that time the sales already over. The price very likely will go back up to a profitable level. So that's the whole logic behind follow the rabbit trail, and then we'll find additional profitable item. That's the concept. But right now we're looking at the same shoes, but now we discover Amazon's dropped the price, likely try to follow what Macy's Cyber Monday sales are. They are a competitor. Now, this is good. I can buy this shoe directly from Macy, right? So let's go to Macy. And Macy actually have all the colors, all five colors of these shoes are on sale at the same price. And as we go through them, and you can see there are a lot of variation are available at the same price. And we know that right now I have checked. Macy, we can get a 15% cash back. Now, if you know you can get a discounted gift card for Macy, through my source, I can get a discounted gift card at 10%. And most other places like Raise or other gift card places can usually cannot match that 10%. So just throw it out there. If you want a discounted gift card at 10% consistently, then just reach out to me, and then we'll see what I can do for you. Okay. Now, with that being said, now here comes the question, right? So it's about following the rabbit trail. If Macy dropped the price for Cyber Monday, dropped price for this shoes, and then what happened to the same under the same brand, which is Rika or Rika, Ryka. And what happened to other model, other shoes under the same brand on Macy? Is it possible Macy dropped prices on multiple product under the same brand? So here's what happened, right? So you can go over here by click the brand on the Macy, and then we'll found actually Macy has 80 different model under the same brand. And here's the thing. And if you look at it, a lot of them, you can see the red sales. It looks like a lot of them are having sales, probably are subjected to the same Cyber Monday sale. And in fact, actually, you go through click offer, and then you can choose. We can do a Cyber Monday special, right? And then we want to make sure the discount range, let's say we at least 50%. So, and then let's take a look at now it down to 51. Okay. Now, 51 pair of the shoes under the same brand are subjected to Cyber Monday sales. So, which looks awesome. So, we want to find out whether any of them, other than the one we looked at earlier, because we follow the rabbit trail from Amazon onto Macy, and from Macy, from that particular shoes onto 51 other model under the same brand. Now, here's the tricks, right? 51, how long does it take you to go through all of them in order to find out whether they are profitable, whether Macy has them available for you to buy today, and what are the competition landscape? How many people are selling it? What's the current price selling on Amazon? And what are the all the other maps data? As I showed on the right hand side right here, all those questions regarding maps data, uh, if we're using a traditional method, that means we will be looking at the title, copy and paste over to Amazon, and then we'll go back and forth, and then we determine whether something has a potential. But here's where the power of the extension comes in. The QuikFinds extension is able to ex- uh, get the maps data for all 51 of them, um, and then we're going to display right here on the screen for you. You don't have to leave Macy, right? But so let's do that. But we need to set up the extension properly. This extension support many stores, but for every store, whenever they have a sale, that itself is unique to that particular store at that particular time. Say, for example, right now it's Cyber Monday. Macy has a special Cyber Monday sales for all these shoes. Now, we want to tell the extension what kind of discount, what kind of sales are going on. So it will take that into account in the profit calculation, because one of the maps data is profitability. And we want to see whether something, an item, in this case, the Riker shoes, any of them is profitable. The extension is right here. You can click it. Right now it's in gray color. That means it's disabled. For the demonstration purpose, I disabled it for now, so you can see the difference before and after. As and normally, we just leave it active. That means whenever you come to a supported website, like Macy is one of the supported store, it will automatically kick in and fetching the maps data and display them for you. But for demonstration purposes, I disable it. So I can walk you through. Now, okay, so the first thing we'll look at when we look at the manual for Macy, we want to enter any possible or available discount. Then let's go from the bottom up. Okay, it's easy. I talked about it earlier. Macy currently we can get a up to 15% discount because of Cyber Monday. And then the gift card, if you're able to access, I can get up to 10% for you, right? And then and the way the Macy structure the sale, you can see on the screen, the sales price is in red. That means it's already reflecting the sales price, whatever discount it applied to them. So there's no further discount. That is the best price that you can get for Macy, right? Unless explicitly saying that there's an additional 15% or 10%. But in this case, there's no such discount. So the extension will understand, we will use whatever the red sales price, and then on top of it, it will add the discount, the gift card, and cashback for its profit calculation. It will run that automatically. Okay, but initially we need to tell the extension what those discounts are, and then we already set the profit setting. I use the default. That means all the fees that will happen would need to take into account already been included by the extension by default. Of course, you can create your own special uh, um, profit setting, and then matching criteria. That means I set up a unique shoes criteria for myself. When an item, a shoes, meet my own criteria, the extension will give me a green thumbs up, and we'll try to look for it later when we run the extension. And then that pretty much that's it. It's all set up as far as the extension to run through the 51 pair of shoes. As far as that is concerned, it's done. Now, before we activate the extension, we want to start the timer. Okay, so before the timer, it's going to from the time that I start the timer, activate the extension. It's going to refresh the screen That means it will whatever discount information I enter earlier will be activated, and then it will starting to apply to the session, and it will pull the maps data directly display under each of the 51 item on screen. And then once it's done, I'm going to stop the timer and explain the cool thing about how the extension runs. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start the timer. All right. So let's enable the extension. It's going to refresh the screen. It's going to from the top to the bottom and starting to pull the maps data for each of them. Okay, I just keep going to scroll down to all the way to the bottom so that the extension understand how far it needs to go to get the maps data. All right, so we can come back here. We see it's working. You can see the blue bubble scroll running across the bottom of each pair, and that means it's pulling the data. It looks like it's done all 51 of them. So let's stop the timer. Okay. Let's say voila, 51 second. Let's just say it's 51 second because right now you can see we'll get the data already for all 51 of them. Okay. So you can see there's a data box. Underneath each pair of the shoes. This particular one, you don't see the data. What that means is the UPC we used to find a match on Amazon. Uh, on Amazon, there's no product carry that UPC. It's not necessary. Amazon does not have this product. It just so happened that if it exists on Amazon, it does not have it's missing the UPC information. So in this case, we'll be able to click search title on Amazon. You can try to find it on Amazon. However, for the rest of them, you can see the data box is full of the maps data. I have another video, a multiple video, talk in detail about how the data box, each of the data box display the maps data, so you can take a look at them. Okay. Now, let's quickly go through this the third row, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because each row is 4, so 10, 40, and then all the way to the last one, 51. Okay, so how long does it take for the extension to go through all 51 of them? 51 seconds. Now, in comparison, if we're using traditional method, here's how it goes, right? For each product, you copy the title, or you find out the UPC behind the HTML code if you know how to do that, and then you go over to Amazon or go to Seller Central. You paste the title or UPC, and you go through whatever the search result display, and then you try to find it, and then you come back here, and then take a look at the sales price, and you plug into the tool that you use to determine the profit, and then you check other maps data as well, back and forth. So we did the experiment. It usually take anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes per item. Okay, so if we run the calculation, let's do it. Let's say 2 minutes per item if you're doing it really fast. So 60 seconds, that will be 120 seconds, 2 minutes. And if we go through 51 of them, that means it's total. It's going to take 120 seconds. So which is equivalent to about 102 minutes, and then it means about 1.7 hour in order to gather the complete maps data for all 51 of them. Okay, so 6120, that would be the total seconds, right? But as you can see earlier, we actually we have the only 51 seconds. So if we divide it by 51, that's 20 times faster, right? So it takes 100 times longer than using the traditional method in order to find out the information, detail, maps, data for all 51 of them. So that is crazy, right? So I'm not exaggerating. Using the extension, it is 100 times faster or more. Okay, but on average, you can say it's easy to remember 100x. And faster, that means you spend less time finding the same number of the item, or you're giving the same amount of time, you'll be able to find much more many more item potential that are potential has the potential for you to make a profit selling on Amazon. So that is the power of this extension. Now let me go back here. Okay, so we run the number, we see how quickly the extension, you imagine how quickly the extension work. So imagine 51 item, you spend 51 seconds to gather the maps data, and then you quickly go through them. You just want to say, make it easier. You look at anything, say, making a profit of at least $20, right? So, and then you can save it. You can leave a note for yourself, okay? And then it will be automatically synchronized with the account dashboard that comes with the extension. So it will save it for you. And then you just keep going through the rest of the 51. So the key thing to remember is we don't want to get stuck or get spend too much time on any single item, because remember, the key thing is to go through a lot of them, and then we identify and save the one that has the highest potential. And then you can sit down and say, okay, with my current budget and which one I should buy. So you cherry pick from those you save, right? So that's how it works. Now, if you go through all of them, you can see that many of them actually as a profitable, but depends on your criteria. Some of them might not have enough profit. For example, for shoes, only $3 profit, $8. It might not be enough for you, right? So usually for shoes, you want the profit to be much higher. But here you go. You out of the 51, maybe per your criteria, you maybe find, let's say, 3 or 4 out of the 51. Hey, the extension help you to get rid of how many? Help you to get rid of 45 plus 45 plus item that does not meet your criteria, which you don't have to spend time to look into it, right? Because it's not profitable. So that's a by method of elimination. So I hope the concept it's easier for you to understand. When we need to look at a lot of our products and then eliminate a lot of them, probably 95 or 99% of them. Whatever the remaining 1% are the one that we want. Okay, so this is one the example that I was referring to, right? We earlier we said that we set the personal matching criteria. You can see a green thumb up. That means the criteria I set in the manual before we started the timer is that this particular item, the BSR, the profit, and the sales rank. I mean, the sales rank, the profit margin, ROI, and then the profit amount. It meet my own personal criteria based on my configuration. So give me a green thumbs up. That's a quick way to even for all those that have a positive profit, this particular one it meet all the criteria. So which is something that you really want to pay attention to. Okay. Now let's go back and recap. Initially, we found these shoes from Kiba Deals. And then we find out Amazon likely is matching Macy. Macy is selling it at the same price. So from Macy, we think, okay, is it possible Macy dropped the price on all the shoes under the same brand that it carries in the store? And it found out we subject because of the Cyber Monday, 51 different Riker shoes are on sale. And then we are looking at all the shoes here, 51 of them, they are all like a drop at least 50% from the original price. So we kind of narrowed it down to a handful of them. And then we use the Chrome extension to very quickly go through them. And by checking the maps data, we eliminate most of them because they're not profitable, right? And even though we know for sure, for me, I'm not restricted to sell it, right? And but if it's not profitable, then at least for now, that is not something I want to spend my time to dig in or care about right now. Okay, because I have Macy and then I have other sales from different store that I can look at, right? So time is limited. We'll always be confined with the time and then also our capital. Now, this video, I hope that give you an idea, give you a very unique use case study so that you know with the extension, you'll be able to accelerate your product research. Even without the extension, the idea behind today's use case is to follow the rabbit trail from one point and then you will lead to another point, and then more profitable item potentially can open up to you if you know how to follow the rabbit trails. And I hope this video is useful. And if you have any question regarding Amazon to Amazon flip using the Keepa deals and how to identify potential profit using the maps data, and so you can feel free to reach out to me through email, on Facebook, or even on the Chrome extensions website. We can have a chat service, and or you can just simply send me the email, and you know where to find me, and I will be glad to help you out, answer any question that you might have. If you have any question regarding the data that the extension display or how the extension work, feel free to let me know. I will help you out. Until next time, bye bye.